MBMax 64 is HYPACK's latest version of the multi-beam editor. Inside there are several automated filters to help you quickly and professionally clean your multi-beam data. Let's take a look at how you might apply those automated filters. Let's see how we can apply some automated filters to clean up this data. If I took a section through this, we can look at it in the profile window. You can see we got lots of problems. Spurious points here, some noise here, there might be double echoes. I don't know what this is. But rather than sit here and manually edit all this stuff, I'd like to try some filters that could clean it up. I'm going to hit Control F to get to the filter settings. And this is pretty wide data, so I'm going to restrict it to 60 degrees on port and starboard. So except from 0 to 60 from nadir, update the filter preview. You can see it's going to get rid of a lot of stuff there. Matrix sweeps, make sure I don't have anything else on. Port 0 to 60, starboard 0 to 60. And then to apply that, we can just go ahead and click this lightning bolt here. That'll apply it to the entire data set, all files. So I can apply it just to one file at a time, or 2 or 3 files, but I'm just going to limit it all. Well, here we have some gaps inside of here, so that's not a good idea. So I'm going to hit Control Z to get that data back. Let's go back to our filters. Let's see if we go out to 65 degrees, if that still fills the void across the line. So update the filter preview, and then go ahead and apply the filter in mass. Better, we just got that one little hole down here. If I look at the profile window, not too bad, but I still got this stuff going on. Well, maybe we can get that with some of the geometry filters. So I'm going to go back to the sweep filters. Turn those off, they don't really matter anymore. The overhang and undercut topography is a pretty simple filter, and it's pretty effective where there are no man-made structures or coral reefs, where it will eliminate points that hang over the existing bottom, the propensity of the bottom, or points that undercut the majority of the bottom. So apply that filter preview, and you can see the points here. A lot of this noise in the sides we get rid of here. So profile window, you can see it's gotten all those points on the side, or at least most of them. So I could apply it just to this profile as a test, and it's cleaned it up pretty well. Just a few spurious points out there. That's a pretty safe filter as long as there's nothing man-made. So I'm going to apply it to the entire data set. Let's go down here and take the cross-section profile. We didn't do too good over in this part here. Let's see what else we can get here. The median filter, it looks at isolated points. In this case, it's going to look at 5 pings, 2 forward, 2 back in the current ping. And then we'll look at 7 beams along the track. It's going to compute an estimate of what the Z value should be, and if it's outside this range, it'll go ahead and flag it for removal. I'm going to turn that one. Let's see what this one looks like. Wow. You can see it's going to decimate a lot of points here, and you think it might be horrible, but really there's enough points in there to still be able to have enough information to map the bottom. But maybe that's a little bit too tight. Control F. Let's back it off a little. Let's put it, this is foot data, so I'm going to do it up to 1 foot. Update the preview. Well, not so many points now. It's getting rid of a couple more of those spurious points. Well, we can test these filters individually, or we can also apply all the filters at once if we want. Then recomputes it here, so some of the filters are iterative. Filter preview. Last one I want to talk about is the statistical filter, which allows me to look at the distribution in each cell and then eliminate points that are outside a certain statistical band. So I'm going to open up the cell window just to give you a look here. So up in here, if we can find one that's going to eliminate. Whoops, we'll turn the filters on. That's why you don't see anything. Right there. It's kind of hard to see in here, but it has the band. My standard deviation is 0.1 foot. My statistical 95% confidence is 0.2 feet, and here's 2 points that are slightly outside that range. Let's try to get one on the outside here that shows it off better. Let's get the cloud window back up here. That's not the cloud window, you want the cell window. I'm showing off lots of points. So here, based on the information, it's going to go ahead and clip this point and that point. So any place you clip there, you can update the cell and see the points that are outside whatever statistic you're filtering on. And right now I said 1 foot above and 1 foot below. I'll go ahead and apply that filter to my data set. And sometimes I won't apply that to the entire data set. It's an iterative filter. It recalculates after each time. Now if we take a section across here, let's see what we got. Getting better. I can live with that. A little bit up top here, but that's an object. We could step through here and take a look at things and see how we agree or disagree. So, by knowing your area, the bottom type, a little bit of experience, you can apply automated filters to quickly clean up your data in MBMax 64.